The Galveston Bay watershed is over 400 miles long. It begins in Dallas and flows into Galveston Bay. And what happens is trash can travel down that watershed for those many, many miles and ends up dumping into Galveston Bay and into the greater Houston waterways where it tends to accumulate.
80% of all water-based trash begins on land and filters down to the water through storm drains, being blown out of truck windows and truck beds. And then here it all ends up in Galveston Bay, which is our most productive estuary in the United States. Trash Bash is the largest single-day waterway cleanup in the state of Texas. It's been around since 1994. We want to get people out and have hands-on educational experience, because until they really see the volume of trash that's in the waterways, they don't really understand the enormity of the problem.
The types of trash we pick up are really diverse. We found everything from porta potties and couches and sunken boats on the large size to, of course, cigarette butts. They're one of our pet peeves. A lot of small plastics, a lot of plastic. In 1994, we had 5 sites. We had 5,000 volunteers come, and they picked up 150 tons of trash. Fast forward 26 years later, this past event, we had 16 sites. We had 4,300 volunteers, and we only picked up 57 tons of trash. And that's important because our goal is zero trash. We want our message to resonate with everyone, to be good environmental stewards, not to litter. So we're seeing that. We've seen a trend since 1994 of less trash every year, except for anomaly years like big storms like Ike or Harvey.
About half of the volunteers that we get every year at Trash Bash are under 18, and about a quarter of them are involved in scouting. And we think that's a really vital part of continuing this forward. And we think that's some of the reason that the volume of trash has been reduced by 2/3 over the last 20 years, because Trash Bash is multi-generational now. You see grandma and mom and the kids and grandpa and everybody coming out.
A lot of people in the inner city don't realize that when they throw something down, it's going to end up in the bay. And so we have some environmental activities after the event that shows them the connection between their watershed and the bay.
We've been able to develop an entire suite of interactive games that we can use at Trash Bash and at events all year long to help people understand the effects that their behaviors have on the quality of the water that goes back into the bay.
We educate about the importance of doing activities at your own home that help keep your local environment clean. And those activities could focus on preventing grease from going down your drain, all the way to just very basic, making sure your trash and your recyclables are going in the right place.
My favorite thing about Trash Bash is you take the kids out to a cleanup site and they see all the trash and they just think it's really yucky, right? And so they work really hard, they clean it up, and when they're done, they turn around and they look back at what they initially saw, and they just get this look on their face like, I get it. I mean, that's what keeps all of us, I think, doing this.
Take care of Texas means don't litter. And it's just so important. We have a beautiful state. We have so many different regions and so many types of geography and so much, climate and things to do, that it's just a shame that it's marred by one single piece of litter. And I feel like it's our duty to make sure that we get as many pieces of that litter as we can up and off the ground and out of the water.
Congratulations to the Texas Conservation Fund and the Houston-Galveston Area Council for its Rivers, Lakes, Bays, and Bayous Trash Bash, the first place Gulf Guardian Award winner in the Civic Nonprofit category.